Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to AOP, Whispers, Maximilian. Hope you all had a good day. So today's reading is going to be for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So you could have that somewhere in your chart. You could have it as your rising sign or your sun sign, whatever the case may be. Or you could be very well cross-watching for a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Welcome in, stars. Hope you're having a good day. I hope it was a beautiful day where I was. Full body goosebumps right now. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. Please be here to provide a collective for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to bring enlightenment, to bring closure, to bring clarity, and to help instruct them into their highest timeline. Thank you for the blessings, abundance, prosperity. Any ill will sent to this live may it be automatically transmuted to prosperity and healing and protection. Any ill will residue that's left over, let it be sent back to sender and let it be bound to them indefinitely. All right, we're going to start off with the angels, see what they have to say. All right. So Taurus, you got virtues. Do the right thing. Be virtuous in your choices and actions. There's an opportunity for you to take the higher ground that will bring an end to a conflict or disagreement. Do what you know needs to be done to bring resolution and healing. If you need to admit that you were wrong, it may not be easy, but by doing so, you will remind those around you how much you care. And this will guide everyone back to a state of harmony. Your activation: I choose to bring peace to every conflict. Virgo. Archangel Zadkiel is here to say, be the change that you seek. Your intentions to live with meaning and purpose have led you to where you are today. Where you are is where you are needed. But don't forget to be a light of healing wherever you go. The changes that you are seeking at this time must begin within you. Even if you are facing difficult circumstances, ask yourself how you can shine your light more wholly and fully. Your activation: thank you, Zadkiel, for helping me change within myself first before seeking change elsewhere. And Capricorn. Archangel Gabriel is here to say, heal the child within. There are parts of yourself you had to abandon in your early years in order to survive. But now it's essential to reclaim all those parts in order to thrive. The child within you requires some tender, loving care at this time. So let them come to the surface and express all the needs to be shared. Hold them with compassion and give them radical healing, understanding, and love. Your activation: I let healing and light reach all parts of myself. Thank you, William. Welcome in, Tiffany, and Dorothy, and Ghost. And Shelley, and Dee, and Max, and Shelley, and Vamp, and Stars, the AOP, and the Whispers. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Oh, Tiffany, that's a different reading. It's already been done, so if you want to go and check out that reading, it's in the list. If you are cross-watching for a Earth sign, very well could that you could watch this and watch that one later. But feel free to go check that out if you want. All right, we're going to tap into the Sacred Feminine, the Mary Magdalene Oracle, to see what we got going on. Let's see what the Sacred Feminine has to say. Goosebumps upon goosebumps upon goosebumps. Wow. All right. Sacred Feminine, what do we got for our Earth signs? Can I get 3 cards? One for Taurus. Thank Thank you. Oh. Isn't this funny? We got Gaia coming out. I'm going to put it back in the deck, though, because it fell down. Virgo. Okay. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. All right, Taurus. The card that you got was the real you. As humans, we are so attached to our physical world that we often lose sight of our true nature. In attaching your identity and sense of worth to worldly status and achievements, you've lost touch with the real you. Something inside you yearns to reconnect, so pay attention to your feelings and start to reclaim the many beautiful qualities that you possess. The unique qualities that you have for so long repressed and ignored. Lighten up and have fun. Laughter is the best medicine for you at this time. Let go of all that you think is right and wrong, and all that you think that you should do, and just be you. As your true nature re-emerges, you'll feel inspired and discover a new way of looking at life. In turn, you'll achieve great success and feel a greater sense of fulfillment. Nurture yourself physically, spiritually, and emotionally. There's so much more to be grateful for, and so much life to explore. Virgo, you have acceptance. Acceptance is the key word for you at this moment. You have the power to heal and to bring balance to an area of your life that is causing you concern. By accepting things as they are, don't try to change that which is beyond your power to change. Focus instead on that over which you do have power. You have power over the way that you react to the events in your life. Adopting an accepting attitude will help you regain your sense of inner peace. There's no point worrying about something if worrying about it will make no difference. Believe that the forces of life are with you and not against you. Make the most of what you have instead of wishing you had more. However, acceptance does not mean that you need to give up on your dreams, hopes, or aspirations. Just know that there is a higher purpose to things and trust that all will work out for your highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. Capricorn, you got confusion. Conflicting thoughts regarding a major decision are causing you to feel confused. You may be feeling as if you don't know which way to turn at the moment. You feel unable to choose between that which you truly would love to do and that which you think that you must do. At the heart of the issue lies a deep-seated sense of obligation to others. You're afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another by choosing what you love. The best course of action for you at this time is to take a few steps back. Don't place extra pressure on yourself by thinking that you must decide right now. Give yourself time. If possible, take a short break away from it all. Bring some peace and quiet into your life, and over the coming days, things will be clearer. Your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart. Others will understand in time. Welcome in, kitty cat. Voice of Souls. Please bring a message to my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus. Virgo. And Capricorn. All right. Right off the bat, I think, Capricorn, you need to really kind of focus on your communication skills. There's something that you might be failing to communicate. All right. Your spirit guides have something to say. This is your card, Taurus. You are in an energy in which you are invited to build something important, to find new independence and freedom. You've been receiving many signs about this for years. You've had an idea when you were young. It was a deep desire or project. You may even have talked about it to everyone all the time. But then, as time went by, this idea faded away. You became conditioned towards what you thought was best for you, or what others expected of you. Today, you may be reminded about memories from the past, and you may come across childhood photos or old documents as if by accident. Conversations with family members may reconnect you to old memories. We're sending you these signs so that you may remember your old desires and needs to create. They are there to help you have confidence in yourself and be daring. Turn your dreams into realities. The statement, "It's too good to be true," just isn't true. You are capable of giving your best if you want to. So it's all about taking action. Welcome in, Tom. You can check out the description box. 86. All right, Virgo. Your spirit guides are saying you're waiting for a strong sign, yet we have already sent it to you. We sent it to you 1 year ago. A year ago, something important happened to you. You may have felt disconcerted, but it was significant. It was to help you realize something wasn't right for you, to see what you really want, and become aware of your needs and expectations. Take time to remember what happened a year ago and visualize that event in a positive way, and integrate what it had to teach you. Today, you're reconnecting to yourself, and this will let you move forward quickly with joy and compassion. Have confidence in yourself and trust in what happened. Even if your feelings about it are negative, remember that what it has taught you is positive. It brings you great wisdom. Welcome in, Miss Rosette and Michael and Ryan. Welcome in. All right, communication. $35. Sleep, doggy, sleep. Blow it out your ass for a change. My goodness. All right, Capricorn. Your spirit guides. There's a key that can help you open the door to your inner and spiritual communication. Inner communication as well as spiritual communication. The number 11, it can manifest in different ways, but 11 will help you establish a new connection to your throat chakra. Through this new connection with yourself, you'll be able to communicate with us. Be gentle, delicate, and compassionate in your words. Not to us, but to yourself. Communication will help with your work-related projects and to free yourself from certain family patterns. You'll need to choose the right words to release old conflicts, and for now, we are manifesting through the number 11. When your throat chakra is better balanced, we'll be able to communicate more frankly with you. We await your new connection and have faith in you. So your spirit guides want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. And you need to be gentle and delicate and compassionate. Not only to yourself, but with your words. So otherwise, stop hating on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Get it? Got it? Good. Welcome in, Marie. All right. Okay. Animal spirits, we're going to get 5-card stack for my Taurus. What do we got for Taurus? Come on. All right, Taurus, you need to amp up your protection. Probably be a good idea to take a spiritual bath, give yourself a smudge, because you're throwing away your power. Grizzly bear. This is the one that fell on the floor. A lot of your personal power, a lot of your ability to protect yourself is the belief in that protection. Without a sliver of a doubt, know that you are automatically protected by the Most High, Great Spirit, as well as the angels and your ancestors and your spirit guides. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything that you need to be protected and happy. Amp up your perseverance as well. You have many gifts, Taurus. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. You may need to be a little bit more self-reliant as well, Taurus. You're strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Remember to bring a little bit more grace into your world, Taurus. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Taurus, there very well could be a chance that you are a visionary. So rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. So stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Let's get the next level, shall we? Independence. Guardian. So maybe you're guarding your independence at this time. Maybe taking action with self-reliance and grace. Waiting on miracles due to your grace and visionary aspects of yourself. Independent, you're guarding your independence, and this is bringing you prosperity. There very well could be secrets that you're guarding. You could very well be a keeper of secrets, someone good to confide in, as well as a pathfinder, trailblazer. The love card come out, and it's clarifying prosperity and secrets. So you could have a love of money. I'm really kind of getting that maybe you should keep this to yourself about what you're holding on to, and be assertive in your next actions. As well, you are an old soul. You very well could resonate with that. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. So claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Even with a little chip out the top corner. Be gentle with yourself, Taurus. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others to find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures along your many, many pathways. Take time out from the world and just be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you'll find your strength. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Prosperity is at hand. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. So spread the miracle of happiness. You very well could be the miracle in other people's lives. So own it. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen sense will lead you to success. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones that I love and awaken my intuition and guide me. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way through your independence. So I hope that helped you there, Taurus. Virgo. Virgo, you might be feeling like you've lost your fire. Thank you for your patience, Virgo. Just rather get the cards out. All right, Virgo. You may be called to get moving maybe forward within a pathway, finding your path. And this very well could be with a particular partnership. And this is a partnership of happiness. Now, this partnership of happiness very well could bring some more freedom and a different form or essence of love that you haven't felt for a while. As well, it'd be good for you to mind your tongue and be careful to not speak on other people's secrets, to be honorable within your friendships. There's a sense of community and wisdom and magic about you that brings you an element of good luck. And thus with that, despite losing your fire or feeling that your fire's been put out about some sort of prosperity, there's a supernatural way of looking at this if you'd step into your authenticity and be assertive. You very well have the option to be the ancient sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. So rise with dignity. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family can sometimes give you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises, so break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Any sleeping magic being thrown at me right now, let it be sent back to sender immediately. Let it be bound to them and let them sleep for a week. Let them be lethargic. Let them be exhausted. Let them be burnt out. Ashe. So let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance is good and good fortune await you. In silence, you'll find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. You're a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything that you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance, or king. You should choose to be unstoppable. Your passion is your power. You are bold, you are brave. Mighty forces come to your aid. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. Yet keep your feet firmly on the ground, on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much more than you know. Know that challenges make you stronger, and have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. You're a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy, here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. So see the light in all things and acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Did you watch the Stewie Collective last night? Miss Josette? Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are the joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Thank you, Tupac. All right, Capricorn. There's an inner knowing that's trying to get in touch with you. You're missing the magic. You're failing to see the pathway in front of you. And this is a pathway to your abundance. You are a visionary, and you need to start thinking so. The inner knowing of the missing magic is in the sound of your voice. But you're failing to be inspired due to the fact that you can't see the pathway in front of you. So your ability to be inspired and invent a new way of going about things is very nil. Which is diminishing your protection and keeping you from your abundance and the message. It's almost as if you're not listening to the messenger or the visions. You're tuning it out. Which is creating a diminishing not only in your protection, but the ability to be resilient and guard yourself. But through this, through the no invention, through the no protection. This is going to be a training ground for you, where you will gain wisdom. Yeah, you're not following your higher calling. You're dismissing it. You think you're clever by lying to yourself. By saying, yep, this is what I want to do, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do this over here. That's what it feels like. And you're not self-sufficient. There's something about you, I don't know. It seems as though you are siphoning another person's energy. It's almost like you're not taking your inner wisdom. You're not listening to your visions or your messages, but you'd rather look at other people's messages and take that. Other people's messages should only be confirmation to what you already feel within yourself. Shouldn't be the other way around. It's where you find a misunderstanding and the inability to take action. And it's something to do with your community. Maybe there is something that you need to step up for within your community. There's something that you need to stand for. There's something that you need to speak up about regarding a particular situation. But Capricorn, you're kind of being stubborn by tuning it out. And there's so much knowledge and wisdom there at your fingertips if you'd only open your mind to it. But Capricorn's being rather stubborn. I'm not going to go through and read them like a storybook, but that's the message that you got. I hope it helped. Pretty well all of the cards have already came out once already, so I'm not going to read them over again. And some of them even doubled up. So I'm just going to move on. You've already seen them at this point. Okay. Please hold on while I grab some water. If I can do this. Come on. Fine. You can stay there. I'll take the mic off. I'll be right back. Here we go. All right. Let's check out what the vibe is for Taurus. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. Can I get a vibe check for Taurus? What are they going through right now? What's a confirmation? What do they need to know right now? Let's do a 5-stack. What's their vibe? What do they need to look out for? Distance from a psychopath, Taurus. Are you the psychopath? Do you know a psychopath? Laughter and distance. So are you laughing in the distance at a psychopath? Is the psychopath laughing at you at a distance? Nurturing a soulmate. Interesting. Maybe you want to think that they're your soulmate. You're burning bridges or not wanting to burn bridges and wanting to mentor or share some sort of wisdom. You want to nurture and give back to someone. Antisocial and you're feeling silent treatment. You're feeling left out. You don't feel like you're burning a bridge. You don't want to burn a bridge. No marshmallows for you. You can't have marshmallows without the graham crackers and the chocolate. It's just not the same. Alright, Taurus, let's check it out. Let's see what we got. What is going on for my Tauruses? No more gossip. No longer sipping on the tea, are ya? No more rumors? No more being nosy? No more gossip? Are you walking away from something? You're no longer stressed out. No more migraines, no more worries. Something's not blocked anymore. Maybe you don't want to move on. Maybe there's something to say. Maybe you want to call somebody. Yeah, you want to call somebody quite possibly about, I don't know, somebody that you feel is perfect in your eyes. A perfect match. Somebody that is attentive. Somebody that is, accommodating. Something that, somebody that can maybe read your mind or is predictable. Who knows? Oh, somebody's toxic. Okay, drama, arguments, incompatible. So, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like you're trying to let go of the psychopath. You're trying to move on, but it's not. They're not allowing you to because of their toxic nature. Okay. What's the deal? What's the second line? Karmics. So, yeah. Something about third parties, haters, and maybe you learned a lesson about something. Maybe this is why you're not stressing anymore. You don't want to waste any more time. There's no more delays. You're waiting for the perfect timing. Okay. Yeah, you're not missing somebody anymore. Maybe you're letting go of somebody officially, energetically, mentally, emotionally. You're done with a particular energy. You're no longer cautious or insecure or guarded about someone. And there very well could be a karmic that wants a second chance. with you, or maybe you want a second chance with a karmic. I don't know. Flip it where it needs to go, okay? Let's go. What's the deal? Tell me more, tell me more. Yeah, there's been some major bad decisions, some addictions, some continuous cycles, and maybe this is why you're not longing to be with them anymore. Now again, you could be cross-watching for a Taurus, so this Taurus very well could be the toxic one. Somebody's not laughing anymore. Somebody's looking for nurturing, the gentleness. I get this feeling that somebody was very superficial and very dry with you. Quite possibly very toxic. Okay. Yeah, and it's like you're having a hard time nurturing yourself because they don't want to burn, they're trying not to burn bridges here. But there's some sort of distance in between you. Maybe there's a divorce, maybe you've been ghosted, maybe there's been a separation. But there comes a time when somebody's continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions, you know, as we grow and we evolve, are we really here to babysit people? Is there really something there where, you know, you want to babysit? No. We want to move on. We want to rise. We want to, you know, have a better time, have a better experience, focus on the good, right? But sometimes we need to do the shadow work. Sometimes we need to dig deep in order to release all this, so that way it's no longer a continuous cycle. There's no more bad decisions coming in the mix. There's no more addictions. Because initially, with any particular addiction, you need to find out the why behind the addiction. You need to find out the why behind why you're doing the particular thing to begin with, right? And a lot of it is to mask your past feelings, your past traumas, shit that you don't want to look at anymore. So, maybe this is a chance to, or maybe this is you getting rid of these addictions, right? You're finally releasing them once and for all. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, Nick. Welcome in, buddy. Glad you're back. It's been a while. Let's do that. I'm going to chat with little B and see how she is right now. I called her, "Hey, sister," and the autocorrect changed it to "Hey, siesta." So I said, "Hey, sister, hope you're doing okay. Hugs from the tribe. We are live and sending you love and healing." All right, Taurus. I hope that vibe check helped you out. Virgo. Virgo. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Welcome in, buddy. What did you miss? Are you ignoring your inner work? Are you ignoring your shadow work, Nick? Because when you're not certain with your relationships, it's definitely going to be a thing. Okay, so what are you so afraid of? Question is, can you fully trust yourself? And can you invest in yourself? Because if you can't do it for you, how you expect to do it for anybody else? And the thing is, if somebody's going to do something to you, they're going to do it whether or not you want it to happen or not. Whether they do it in your face, playing in your face, or they do it behind your back. Right? If she's truly showing up for you, you'll see that in her actions. You'll see that within her intentions. It won't just be words. You'll know. But if she's leaving you uncertain, chances are it's on purpose. And if you want to continue being played, that's your choice. I think I kind of remember saying that, you know what, if you're questioning this, then maybe you should question yourself as to why you're questioning it. Why are you breadcrumbing? Why are you being breadcrumbed? and just taking it and settling. Like, is your life worth that much that you're going to just throw it all away? All right, Virgo, what do we got? Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Trying to come out of a place of brokenness and nightmares and failures. Trying to create distance. Ghosted in a separation. Letting go of a lustful lifestyle. Trying to find happiness and joy and healing. Maybe this is something you need to focus on, Virgo. You probably got worry, you probably got fear happening. That there might be some sort of courts or lawyers or paperwork. Because of some sort of distance. Virgo, you need to be more gentle and nurturing to yourself. You may be feeling hopeless, you might be feeling at a loss, depression, suicide, you might be feeling down, you might be feeling isolated, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. You could be having some sort of abusive, conniving, unpredictable energy right now. You're not inspired, you don't feel optimistic, you don't feel success is in your wheelhouse. However, you need to follow your dreams. You need to make up your mind and believe in yourself. And once you start believing in yourself and following your dreams, things are going to start happening for you again. The only reason why you're stagnant is because you choose to be. Maybe there's an apology you need to give. Maybe you're feeling guilty on that. Maybe you don't want to cut ties with a particular person. Maybe you're having some sort of bad vibes. And maybe you need to get away and relax. See a new scenery. Because you're finding some bitterness. You very well could be in this bitterness energy, feeling angry and petty and salty. Are you a cheater? Are you a backstabber? Are you living a double life? You could be dealing with someone that maybe is dealing with that. Maybe you're gambling, feeling resentful, competitive, and discontent. Not being able to breathe and let go and clear your mind. But yeah, there definitely seems to be an apology at hand here that needs to happen. Maybe this is you. Something about you not wanting to cut ties with someone. It's kind of like you're living in the past rather than being in the moment. If you were living in the moment, you could release this pain, this suffering, the bitterness. Get away, relax, and have fun. It's all up to you, Virgo. Now flip it where it belongs. I'm not judging you. I'm not putting you in this position or putting you in that energy. You could be dealing with that particular energy. You could be trying to transmute that energy. Could be trying to rise above it. I think that's more or less the case. That you're trying to rise above this energy. And you know what? Sometimes the world out there, when you're looking at it, is looking a little bitter, and it would definitely frustrate you. A good possibility, maybe it's time to turn off the news. Stop focusing on the negative and maybe focus on the positive. Let go of the bitterness. Ah, thank you, William. Thank you, Max, for being such an amazing mod. All right, Capricorn, what do we got going on for you? We're going to get into the karmic chicken. We're going to get into a 6 stack of a regular tarot with clarification coming right up. All right, Capricorn, maybe you're blocked, or maybe you're blocking someone. You're moving on. Nothing to say. The number you have reached is out of service. Please hang up and try your call again. The number you've reached is not in service. Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording. Please hang up and try your call again. This number is not in service. What have we got going on? You're dropping the paranoia, Capricorn. No longer cautious? What are you doing? Throwing caution to the wind? No longer feeling insecure or guarded? You don't got your head in the clouds? You're seeing things at face value? Maybe you're ghosted? Maybe you're recognizing that you were ghosted, or maybe you're in a separation somehow, some way. What's going on, Capricorn? Sure. Oh. Maybe you're having to distance yourself from someone. There's some sort of legal action. Maybe you're being seen by some sort of an authority or discipline figure. Or maybe you're blocking out this masculine, some sort of an authority figure. Maybe you're saying goodbye to your father. You're following your dreams. You're making up your mind. You're believing in yourself. Ugh. Oh, you're learning to nurture yourself. You want to provide wisdom and mentorship and maybe giving back. Maybe at a distance. I'm really kind of feeling like you've changed jobs. I don't know, you might be needing to take some sort of self-reflection about some sort of legal action or lawyers or court or paperwork. Because it's like you're not getting questions answered. There's like, you're not getting anywhere with it. It's like you're spinning your wheels with it. But you're not self-reflecting on it. You're not really tapping into your talents of what you have available to you. It's weird energy. It's awkward. You're trying to get yourself settled, right? You're trying to gain wealth of a masculine? What's this all about? You're trying to see about possibilities, following your dreams, making up your mind. You're trying to drop the stress, the migraines, and the worry about nurturing, about... Maybe you're having kind of stage fright. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You're having a hard time letting go. Maybe you're remunerating on someone. You're wanting to go... You're wanting to reconnect with somebody. That's kind of what I'm feeling like, but it's kind of giving me like you're trying to move on and you can't. Oh, my goodness. Maybe you're just gaining your energy back. Maybe you're no longer wanting to run. You're not making any more excuses. You're no longer in denial. You're dropping the toxic energy. Anything else specific for Capricorn? Yeah, maybe you're creating boundaries due to some sort of disrespect. Enough is enough. You're defending yourself. You're kind of on the fence of doing that. But you're wanting to not hit rock bottom. You're kind of overextending yourself over your head. But you're, I think it seems like you're trying to rise in a certain way. I think you're taking a gamble on this. There's some sort of narcissistic, egotistical, opportunist energy here. You're not wanting to burn a bridge. You're envious, you're resentful, competitive, discontent. You're kind of feeling hopeless, trying to heal, provide yourself with some self-care, but you're not wanting to cut ties with it. You're feeling stuck, but not puzzled. Maybe you're trying to drop a clinginess. I don't think there's any closeness in this particular relationship. It's like you're not listening to... Maybe you're tuning your spirit guides out. You're not wanting to listen to them. Maybe they're telling you to let this go and release the toxicity. But you're not doing that. There's no closeness here. There's no unity. There's no mutual respect. There's no intimacy. I think that's what you were searching for. Now, I think there's some sort of inner circle, maybe your soul family, maybe a work family. There's something procrastinating here due to some sort of inconsiderate greed, lust kind of energy. This is definitely a karmic. You could be the karmic. You could be dealing with the karmic. Whatever the case, I think you're kind of sitting on the fence about letting somebody go, but I think you really should just let it go. Focus on your own for a change, Caps. It's probably in your best interest. could be feeling rather salty about somebody wanting to cut ties with you, that they don't want to be associated with you. You might be shattered, still shattered, broken, feeling like a failure, bitter, salty, petty. Still, after all these years? Wow. You holding on to grudges this long? Really? What's the scoop, Spirit? Right off the top, what's the scoop for my Taurus? My Taurians. What is the scoop? What is the scoop of cake? What do Taurians need to know? Alright, I'll sift through it. Let's do it. Let's go. Alright, we've got the Four of Feathers, we've got the Justice reversed, we got Seven of Acorns, we got the Eight of Feathers, we've got the Five of Feathers, yee. We got the Six of Shells, okay, the Ten of Shells reversed, the Knight of Crystals reversed. What the hell's going on with you? What's going on, Taurus? That what is done in the dark is coming to light. Something about some sort of conflict. It's got you all up in your head trying to think of solutions, trying to figure out what's going on. You're trying to get to the bottom of it. But there's no endurance, there's no determination in this. Like you're running out of gas, so to speak. You could be running out of money, could be running out of energy. Come out. Taurus. For Taurus. For Taurus. You might be remunerating about the past. It's really kind of giving me that, like, kind of like a family fell apart. I'm really getting that somebody might have lost a job. Or some sort of finances. Some very sneaky bullshit with the seven of feathers. The Nine of Feathers. So somebody's all up in their head. Maybe they're in jail. They're having no other choice but to take some sort of self-empowerment or self-improvement. They're trying to find some sort of preparation or resourcefulness, an ability to move forward or discover or enthusiasm. Come on, finish it up. Finish it off. 3 more cards. Pretty please. Yeah, there's some sort of betrayal happening. 3 of feathers in reverse. Or no, let's write that up. So there's definitely some sort of betrayal here. 7 of shells. Somebody's casting illusions. Being sneaky. Trying to entrap you. To keep you from moving forward. They're throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Focusing on the past. Not willing to let you go. There's a major injustice here. We got the 4 of swords here. 4 of feathers. This is about... Okay, so in the traditional, it's about the 3 of swords. It's about a betrayal. But through the resting, through the contemplation, through the thinking it through, right? You're taking that rest. But that rest and that prayer and that contemplation is actually bringing you to a new enlightenment, to a new perspective with that. So with the 4 of feathers, the 4 of swords, it's kind of giving you the ability to gain a new perspective on a situation. Right? But there's some sort of injustice here. 7 of acorns, 7 of wands in reverse. You're feeling defeated. Or you're wanting somebody to be feeling defeated. 8 of feathers. Up in your head. Trying to find the courage. But there's tragedy, there's resilience, there's contemplation, there's confrontation. There's some sort of fighting. It's being revealed. 2 of crystals on the bottom of the deck. With the magician in the reverse. So it's somebody's trying to balance out some sort of manipulation that somebody's doing. 8 of acorns in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to stop something here. 8 of shells. Somebody's trying to stop somebody from walking away. Somebody owes you something, apparently. Or you owe somebody else something. And you're disempowering someone. There's a king of crystals. Could be a Taurus. Maybe you're the Taurus. 7 of crystals reverse. So somebody's trying to take you away from something or take you out of something, or it's like you're working on something, you're checking your options, you're weighing all the work that you've put in, you're checking the results, and it was all for nothing. Something to do with the King of Swords. Standing on business, speaking truth. Could be just a King of Swords in that energy of being truthful and honest. Logical. Justice. Something about a Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Can I get 2 more, please? Yeah, Queen of Shells. Somebody's emotionally manipulative. Almost conniving. I'm gonna have to take a quick smoke break after this one. What's the cap card? Okay, yeah. Emotionally manipulative with some sort of magic. Some sort of darkness here. Definitely. So somebody was casting emotional manipulation and illusions, trying to put somebody either in jail or up in their head. They were being very, very sneaky in order to keep somebody from moving forward or discovering anything. They're very much throwing their rocks and hiding their hands. But this is being revealed. Now, you could be the Taurus. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Whatever the case may be. There's definitely somebody begging. Or there's somebody that you're wanting to be begging. You want somebody, yeah, that's what it's looking like. Or they want you begging, one of the two. The Ten of Shells in reverse, there's definitely something going on here in the reverse about family, about wish fulfillment. There's no wish fulfillment here. And then thinking about the past, Six of Shells. Trying to be sentimental, but you're kind of nostalgic about it. Trying to find joy through the sifting of the chaos. But this has been a huge injustice here. And it's kind of created a kind of a helplessness. Because you're not really, it seems here that you're not really getting help from family. There seems to be something out of whack or out of balance here. But it is all coming to light as to what's going on in the conflict. There's definitely some sort of conflict coming to light. It very well could be somebody that passed away, quite possibly. With the four of feathers, this could represent rest. Somebody's at rest now. Somebody that might have passed away that is at rest. There was something sneaky going on between this particular situation, and somebody was casting illusions and manipulating. It could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That might not be at peace because of something. Because of some sort of manipulation that they were trying to hide. But it's all coming to light. I don't know how this is going to fit with you, Taurus, but that's the way I'm reading the cards. It's what's showing up here. I'm really not liking this energy. Like it's somebody manipulating somebody's death to get something out of it. It's almost like somebody stole your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever the case may be, and it made them extremely bitter. It made you extremely bitter, so you went and ended them to get them out of the way in order to get back to where you were going with this particular person. But it's also giving me that this other person doesn't want nothing to do with you anymore. Like you created an injustice out of jealousy for some of you. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, and that's quite all right. Flip it the way that it flips to you. I'm just trying to kind of get deeper into the meat, into the meat of the reading. It's rather debilitating, to be honest. Whatever this situation is, you deserve better. Whoever this is that's conniving and emotionally manipulative, you deserve better than that. Whoever this is. Whoever's being the manipulator, you need to give your fucking head a shake. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the Queen of Shells in the reverse, this is somebody very manipulative, very conniving. Water. Elaine McConnell, what are you doing? Don't be coming in and hating on my crew. If you guys can't show up right in my chat, then my mods are gonna deal with you. No problem. You should check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because once you're hidden from my profile, you're not coming back in. Because I'm not gonna go in and unhide you. I trust Max's judgment. If you don't like it, not my problem. You can either show up right or don't show up at all. Simple as that. If people want to come in and share their opinions, share their confirmations, that's quite all right. I haven't seen one thing that Marie has said that's been negative. She's talking about her situation, not the crew, Eileen. There's a difference. A lot of us are going through some toxic shit right now. The shit that I'm saying in my collective readings, she's confirming it. It's not all flowers and rainbows all the time. Sometimes you have to do the shadow work. Sometimes you need to look at the darkness in order to see the light, in order to appreciate the light for what it is. Well, that's good. I'm really happy to hear that, Josette. It's about time we start getting some peace and tranquility in our lives. Is it just me, or am I happy that spring's here? I don't see no full moon out though. It seems like it's on the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through. Break on through. Break on through to the other side, yeah. Welcome in, Amanda. Amanda Jones and me. Listening to that old radio. I don't know the lyrics. Just being funny. He was working through college at my grandpa's farm. Strawberry wine? Isn't that what it's called? I tend to some songs every once in a while. Pardon me. Hey, J-Dog. Welcome in, Elephant. Welcome in, Sheila. All right, so let's get some clarification on this, because I'm kind of curious what the deal is with this. Taurus. What's this injustice? Knight of Pentacles. Something about, can I get more on that? Okay, the injustice. Somebody wants somebody begging. Somebody wants somebody not moving forward. Oh, they want to end something for someone. Oh. End somebody from speaking truth. From being honest. Maybe it's a Gemini that they're trying to keep from moving forward. Two of Pentacles to try and balance something out. The Hierophant, Taurus, hello. Maybe they're trying to keep them from moving forward about some sort of truth regarding some sort of balancing of spirit. Balancing of some sort of enlightenment. Queen of Wands in reverse. It's giving me like somebody's wanting somebody to snap out about an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want somebody moving forward about an Ace of Pentacles. About a loss of an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, what about this Magician in reverse? This could be dealing with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. What's going on with the Magician reverse? What's that? Eight of Pentacles. So somebody's good at something and somebody wants somebody to not get any money, get any stability. They don't want to get it, they don't want to allow any new beginning. Six of Pentacles. There's no reciprocation in reverse. It's a one-sided, irrequited. They're being exposed. Nine of Cups in reverse. So this is like somebody's emotionally manipulating someone. Oh, yeah. Casting illusions. Yeah, this is justice. Somebody's casting illusions on somebody's justice. Somebody's getting exposed for something they did. To cast judgment, to cast illusions, to cast some sort of manipulation on someone. What's the Seven of Feathers? Yeah, being sneaky, trying to get somebody to lose something, somebody to beg somebody, to give somebody a slow start. Eight of Pentacles, and then again, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's good at something, but they're trying to diminish this. It's kind of like no, they're not that good at it, they're fraud. But really, they're actually that fucking good at it. They don't want somebody to get some sort of stability or new offer. This could be a house, this could be some money, this could be something. What's the Queen of Shells in reverse? Oh, something about the King of Wands. Queen of Cups in reverse. Coming back out. Three of Pentacles. Somebody's collaborating with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Something to do about a King of Wands. Interesting. What's the Ten of Shells? Let's give a shuffle first. What's the Ten of Shells in reverse? Something about a betrayal. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's grounded, somebody's sufficient, somebody's prosperous. Somebody's standing in their power. Standing grounded, level-headed. Eight of Swords in the reverse. No longer in their head. They see things for what they are. No more rose-colored glasses. What's the moon in reverse? What's the moon in reverse? I'll look at it. Yeah, the wheel. Somebody's wheel of fortune is running in their favor, and it's coming to light. There's some sort of queen of shells here trying to manipulate some sort of wheel of fortune for someone. Can I get more? Yeah, Four of Wands. They don't want them happy. They don't want them stable. They don't want them to be able to have a foundation. They want to ruin somebody's foundation. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. I don't know, Taurus. I don't like it. I don't like this energy. Give your head a shake. I'm being told pick your battles very, very wisely. All right, Virgo. Let's see what you got, Virgo. What's going on, Virgo? Four acorns, four wands. What's going on with my Virgos? What does Virgos need to know in their 5 stack? Okay, disempowered. No courage, no endurance. No comfort, no community. Four of feathers, wanting to rest. Injustice. Providing sanctuary and rest. We got the Hanged Man, some sort of an awakening. We got the Four of Crystals. So keeping things to yourself. Trying to gain control of a faulty foundation and no courage. What's going on? Seven of Feathers. Being sneaky about some sort of sanctuary rest. Tell me more. Seven of Crystals. So somebody's working hard at something, creating an injustice. Something about creating an injustice about some sort of rest. Two of Acorns in reverse. Some sort of inability to move forward. Having an awakening about some sort of injustice. About someone not being able to move forward. Come on. We got the 10 of feathers, so it's all like opening up old wounds. Opening up old wounds, being sneaky, being selfish, trying to gain control. Ay, ay, ay. 2 of shells. So 7 of feathers, 7 of crystals, 2 of shells. Opening up old wounds, opening up old something about a union and love. 2 of shells and love come out. So the lovers and the 2 of shells. So I really see there's some sort of alchemation, like alchemy happening here. And because somebody's working hard, it's like preventing somebody from moving forward. Opening up old wounds. Something about a relationship. Something about making a choice to love someone. The inability to do so. Page of crystals, ideas and discipline. So somebody's got some sort of an idea. Please make sense of this reading. It's all over the place. The moon. Ah, of course. Casting illusions. Casting illusions about a relationship. The 5 of acorns, trying to reconcile. A 2 of cups. A love situation, trying to reconcile. Preventing casting illusions, preventing a reconciliation. 5 of feathers, wanting to reconcile yet again. But the acorns is more action. The feathers is more communication, right? What's the cap card? Yeah, the sun, leaving somebody in the dark about somebody wanting to reconcile a relationship. Virgo, what the hell is going on here? Ay, ay, ay. What's this injustice? Yeah, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Preventing somebody to have a new beginning with love. What's the injustice? Yeah, the injustice is ending something. Carrying burdens. What about it? Oh, 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment on a personal basis. Page of Swords. So there's some sort of message, some sort of message about communication, about ending a relationship or ending something and sticking to some sort of personal wish fulfillment. Being for being sufficiently content within your emotions. The Sun, reversed. Yeah, Ten of Cups. So somebody wants a Ten of Cups, and particularly there's some sort of conflict, some sort of fight, there's some sort of reconciliation, there's some sort of love situation here. There's definitely sneaky shit going on about finding some sort of stability, opening up old wounds due to some sort of injustice and awakening, about trying to find some sort of stability. What's the scoop? What's the Two of Shells? Walking away. What about the love? The Chariot. Some sort of a Cancer. Or a movement forward to find love. The Moon. Ten of Pentacles. So there's some sort of an illusion of some sort of stability, but it's really not stable. Five of Acorns. Two of Swords. Reconciling, trying to keep somebody from making a decision, from moving forward, keeping them in the dark. About a reconciliation. I swear I'm doing cross-watching tonight, because I'm really not getting a lot of good Taurus energy, Virgo energy, Capricorn energy, sorry, no offense. Capricorn energy, Capricorn. Yeah, there's some sort of some sort of an awakening on something. I'm really getting this as cross-watching. Okay, King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So this King of Swords wants to balance things out. They're done juggling. They want to balance something out, and there's, I don't know, some Virgo not allowing it. Somebody wants to come forward and speak truth and balance things out, but they're being left in the dark. To self-sabotage or sabotage some sort of beautiful new beginning. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. To manipulate somebody from moving forward. And to lose out. They're collaborating together with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Something to do with the King of King of Wands. And the Star in reverse. There's no hope. But there's some sort of celebration. So there's no hope of some sort of celebration with the King of Wands because of a Queen of Cups, emotionally manipulative. Somebody's collaborating together. So somebody doesn't move on and have a new beginning. But they're having some sort of a rebirth. A new beginning to a rebirth of something. Focusing on themselves, but it's like the Seven of Cups is giving very selfish energy. Like they're not focused on anything else, they're tunnel vision. But this is like devil energy. This is toxic. The Hermit in reverse. Coming out of an isolation time. Seven of Swords, getting back what they thought they lost. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is very vindictive. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Very vindictive, very money hungry, energy hungry. What's this injustice? What's that? Yeah, injustice. Something, some sort of Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Truth is coming to light, opening up their eyes about some sort of love offer that's not coming forward due to some sort of imbalance, inability to move forward due to a King of Cups in reverse and a King of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles, leaving them out in the cold. Nine of Swords, leaving them in their head. The Wheel, reversed, trying to keep them from moving forward. Everything's stuck. Page of Pentacles, some sort of offer coming forward of stability, creating chaos with some sort of work and some sort of connection to higher power, and a non-reciprocal, one-sided conflict, opening up old wounds, lying, deceptive about somebody's talents, somebody's abilities, coming in fast, something to do with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And Seven of Wands, so the Queen of Wands is seeming defenseless. To snap out, to feel defenseless, to not be able to defend themselves, knowing that they deserve more, and wanting to release some sort of conflict, but some sort of breaking of a heart, and Page of Wands, moving forward. But some sort of illusions with a Knight of Cups. And a missing out of a Ten of Pentacles. Opening up old wounds, not being able to make a decision, and to be in a Five of Cups, to be sad, to be kind of out of it. Manipulation, to move forward emotionally, to toxicity. Nine of Wands, winning, going through a battle, nurturing your heart space, coming out of a tower, moving into a Two of Cups that's it's in the dark. I don't know, Virgo. I really don't. That's beautiful, Marie. I'm so proud of you. Knight of Acorns, Four of Shells. Somebody's moving forward regardless because they know they deserve better. They're not satisfied with what they have. So somebody's moving forward regardless. King of Shells towards the King of Shells. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe they're guarding their heart. Wanting to move forward, not necessarily wanting what they have right now. They're not happy with what they have. I don't know. Knight of Feathers in reverse. So there's no action, there's no focus, there's no movement forward. Maybe it's been prevented. Capricorn. What do we got for our Capricorn? Nine of Shells. So wish fulfillment. The Hermit, going within. Contemplation, finding wisdom. Being emotionally, not being financially or energetically tied to someone. Ay, ay, ay. Seven of Shells in reverse. Focusing on self. Like, this is giving obsession. Six of Acorns. Somebody's obsessed with somebody's... somebody's obsessed with somebody... okay, so there's some sort of wish fulfillment and fulfillment about going within, finding some sort of wisdom, and being energetically dependent on someone, being obsessed about somebody's success, somebody's triumph. Six of Feathers, inability to walk away. Seven of Feathers on the bottom. Some sort of sneaky bullshit. All three readings. Knight of Feathers. Inability to walk away and take action and focus. So this is kind of like deceptive. Because somebody's going within and healing. And because somebody's going in within and healing and somebody's trying to hang on to somebody's energy. They don't want them healing. They're obsessed with somebody's success. Not allowing them to walk away. But taking action. Five of Crystals to put them out in the cold. Capricorn, like all three of you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, why you guys got to be so karmic? Ace of Shells in the reverse. Somebody's brokenhearted about somebody's success and they're obsessed. The fuck? The audacity of some people, man. They're literally trying to take away your happiness and abundance and success. Being very, very, very sneaky, very obsessed, wanting you out in the cold, and doing a lot of, like, taking deliberate, fast action at diminishing and not allowing somebody to walk away, not allowing somebody to step into their new season, not allowing them to look within, to even They're even getting them to question their way forward. They're not allowing them to learn lessons. They're not allowing them to take the wisdom that they have to use it for their betterment and to find their own wish fulfillment, to feel gratitude or to feel fulfilled. I don't like this energy. I can totally, I can totally vibe with this energy. I can totally relate. Like I've been through this energy. Like it almost kind of feels like my reading. What the fuck? 10 of feathers. They want to end it. They want to 10 of swords you. But this is going to be recovery. This is going to be transformation regardless, okay? Regardless. That what is done in the dark is coming to light. I know that much. I wouldn't be surprised if the moon shows up upside down. The Six of Crystals. So this is unrequited. This is only one way. So somebody's literally obsessed. They're literally obsessed. They're taking on some sort of energy. They're siphoning energy. They're siphoning energy, trying to leave somebody out in the cold. Trying to end something for someone. They're trying to end their wish fulfillment, trying to end their way to move forward. Wow. Knight of Crystals. Yeah, King of Acorns. They want somebody acting out of character. So that way they can end something for them. And any new future intentions. It's like they're trying to shift over responsibility for somebody else's heartbreak or some sort of vindictiveness. They're trying to shed the blame for what they've done to someone. Two more. One for there and one for there. Nine of Feathers. So something's coming to light. Somebody sees things for what it is. There's no more patience needed. There's no more different perspective needed. There's no more self-empowerment or self-improvement or anything like that. You see it. You know it. It is what it is. The Four of Shells on the bottom. With the Page of Feathers. The Page of Acorns. Yeah, there's lies and deception about somebody moving forward, discovering new things, discovering and having an enthusiasm about soul searching and reevaluating their life. They're wanting to heal. They know they deserve better. They want better. And somebody's not allowing that to happen. Two of Feathers in reverse. So somebody's not even allowing even truth to come forward. There's no balance here. There's indirection and indecisions, inability to make a decision, Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. So, okay, so somebody wants you to go and to them instead. They're obsessed with you. So they want to be a part of your rise. They want to be a part of your glow up. They want credit for your glow up. And if they can't be a part of your glow up, they're going to ruin you instead. Page of Feathers in the reverse. Some lion sack of shit. Trying to sabotage. They're not only self-sabotaging themselves, they're sabotaging you. Miss Destructo, Eight of Crystals in reverse. Anything that you've got going on, anything that you're talented at, they want to ruin it. They want to just do away with it. Take away your dedication, take away your progress. I'm not looking into the karmic chicken tonight, Maureen. I'm sorry. I don't think I need to at this point. Eight of Acorns. What's coming in fast? Strength. Okay, the Chariot in reverse. The High Priestess. The Three of Crystals. Okay, so they're collaborating to bring some sort of chaos. Oh, death magic. There's the Moon in reverse. That is what's coming to light. Somebody's trying to create some sort of death for somebody, to try to create chaos. And they're collaborating to take this out. King of Crystals. Some sort of stability. Having a courage to make a commitment. And they don't like the fact that you're having courage to make a commitment with doing something good, doing something that you like to do, doing something that you're good at, so, you know, stepping into your power. They don't want you stepping into your power. They don't like the fact that you're stepping into your power. Whoever's doing this, they're going to have to face their shadow. They're going to face their shadow. We got the shaman and the shadow. This is going on about some sort of a shaman. So somebody's questioning a shaman's growth. Somebody's questioning some sort of shaman, somebody's divine wisdom, somebody's spiritual power. They're trying to question this. They're trying to question someone's growth, someone's self-empowerment, someone's ambition, and creating chaos, where all they're wanting to do is find stability. The Four of Feathers, all they want to do is find sanctuary and rest, and they're not allowed to. It's all coming to light that somebody's been collaborating. When somebody's been gaining strength, they're being very intuitive. High Priest, High Priestess. They might have wrecked your car. And there's some sort of information coming in quick. There's many different options coming in very, very quickly to try to keep this away from someone. The Empress in reverse, to sabotage. The King of Feathers in the reverse, some sort of lies, some sort of deception. Could be dealing with an air sign as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Crystals. They have this discipline. They're very disciplined and they're very grounded as to what they're wanting to do. Beautiful ideas of growth, of stability. Eight of Crystals, trying to ruin it. Soul searching and reevaluating. Okay, so they want you to keep reevaluating. They want you to feel like you're self-sabotaging when you're actually not self-sabotaging. This is like manipulation. This is magic. You're a starseed. This is clearly a cross-watching. I'm done with this. I'm done with this energy. I hate when this happens to my readings. I really do. Fuck you and your hat, whoever you are pulling this shit. You don't deserve to be even in the wheelhouse to do this. I bind you from doing any type of harm. Harm against other people and harm against yourself. Any harm that you put out, let it be bound to you indefinitely, whoever you are. Let it not even touch the victim. Let it not even touch who it's directed at. Let it automatically bounce off the wall and right back onto you. Let it backfire like a motherfucker. Let it burn your fucking house down at this point. You don't deserve to be playing with that type of magic, trying to ruin somebody that's trying to find stability. Fuck you and your hat, and your whole fucking whoever you're working with to collaborate against this person. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. Let the vengeance be yours. Return to sender any ill will sent to me or my collective. Me or my tribe. We don't even want to transmute that fucking dirty ass shit energy. Just send it right back. And let it be bound to its sender. Indefinitely. Let it send them to fucking purgatory for all I care. They don't deserve to be able to sabotage people like this. It's not fair. You don't get a right to do this to someone. And if you're a Capricorn, you should be ashamed of yourself. And maybe that's a Freudian slip with the Capricorn. Maybe you are a fucking crappy Capricorn. You should give your fucking heads a shake. Yeah, Ace of Shells and the Traveler. So that's the Fool. So inability to move forward. What about the inability to move forward? Four of Shells in reverse. Knowing that they know better. Inability to move forward. Eight of Crystals, because they're talented. They have every reason, every right to move forward. They have every capability to move forward, but you're not allowing it. Three of Feathers. Nine of Acorns. You're going to win, collective. Whoever's doing this to you, you're going to win. Nine of Shells. They're trying to bring in... They're very emotionally manipulative. They're very dependent on you. Like, I'm getting this person's hanging on your every word. This person's hanging on your every bit of energy that they can siphon. What's this Ace of Cups? The Empress in reverse. Yeah, they want to sabotage your Ace of Cups, your new beginning, your happiness, your abundance. They want to ruin your way forward with the Chariot in reverse. Queen of Crystals. Hello. Stingy ass bitch. Stingy ass bitch. Yeah, third party bullshit. Page of Shells in reverse. Five of Acorns. Knight of Crystals. Trying to bring conflict to somebody's movement forward. Stable movement forward. They're trying to bring conflict to a 10 of fucking crystals. To a fucking legacy. Fuck you and your hat. I banish you to purgatory. Indefinitely. Let it be at the will of the angels and the divine light. The vengeance is yours, divine light. Do what you want. But this is what I propose. I leave it up to you. This is bullshit. You're going to make the decision. You're going to move forward anyway. Seven of Acorns. They want you to be defenseless. They don't want you to be able to move forward. 10 of Acorns. You're putting an end to this bullshit once and for all. Page of Acorns. Discovery, enthusiasm. They're discovering how enthusiastic you are, how powerful you are, how intentional you are, how the fact that you are intuitive, the fact that you're moving forward, collective. The fact that you're going through a transition, you're being liberated regardless what they want. Okay? Guard your heart. Don't let anybody into your fucking heart right now. Okay? Guard your heart. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is resonating with, but guard your heart. Don't be letting anybody in. Be very, very choosy as to who you share your heart space with. And if you got people that you know that are vindictive or stingy or whatever the case may be, no. Out. Three of Acorns. Continue focusing regardless of what it is. They're going to slip up. They can't be doing this 24/7. They're going to eventually get tired about trying to thwart you. They got to fall asleep at some point. Right? You need to maybe go within and find out the energy signature where this is coming from. Two of Shells. Hello. They don't want somebody moving forward. They don't want somebody loving someone. They don't want any type of harmony, no type of union. They want you unbalanced within your masculine and feminine, so that way you can't even love yourself, let alone anyone else. But you're standing in your power, and you're getting justice. Okay? And you're going to expose this motherfucker for what they are. Knight of Shells, yeah, you're moving forward anyway. You got charm, you got passion, you got what it takes. They don't want you to, yeah. The fact that they don't want you to finish this cycle is going to bring a huge tower for them. And you know what? You might even get some peeping. You might even get some visions on what this tower is going to look like. It's all coming out. Okay? The manipulation, it's all coming out. Ten of Shells, yeah. It's all going to be coming out about the manipulation of maybe some sort of family unit. I'm really kind of getting root work. Let all the roots be dug the fuck up. Let them be destroyed. Let them be pesticided. Ace of Crystals. They don't want you winning. They don't want you manifesting. They don't want you prosperous. No. Well, it's still going to happen. Collective, by the divine light, I give you the protection that you need. I give you the cloaking of invisibility. I give you the protection. I give you the healing. I give you the courage. I give you the strength to get through this. I blanket my collective. I blanket my tribe. Whoever this is resonating with. You will succeed regardless of these motherfuckers. I put it up into the sky. I put it into the ethers. I put it into purgatory. I put it into the depths of fucking hell at this point. Let all the fucking demons know that the divine light will be coming for them. If they even lay a fucking hand or finger on you. You will find sanctuary. You will find rest. You will find balance. I'm ending it there. This is bullshit. By divine light and all that is holy, by every single angel, every single ancestor, from back before time was, let them all be woken in a vengeance of justice. Let vengeance be brought upon our enemies once and for all. Let their masks be ripped the fuck off on this full moon. And let us see our enemies for who they are, so that way we can act accordingly. They want to fucking play ball, we can play ball. Be ruthless, collective. Don't hold back. Specifically if they're coming for you. The Empress, the Shaman. You're moving into a new energy. Okay? You are moving into a new energy. A very abundant energy. You've done the work, collective. You did not do all this work for nothing. You did not do all this work for nothing. And whoever this is, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. To be that vindictive. Let you meet the fucking Reaper at this point. Whoever you are that's thwarting against my collective, whoever you are that's thwarting against our blessings, our abundance, our anything for that matter, let you meet your fucking maker. Dispatch the fucking Reaper at this point. Dragons. Crystal yellow dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path in divine light. It's an absolute fucking clusterfuck, Cozy. Magneta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories at higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. Okay, nothing is going to stop this collective. Nothing. Do you understand? Nothing is going to stop your ascension. It is impossible. Okay, because our world, our life, our ethers, our abilities within ourselves, within the divine light that is within us, that gives us the ability to be alive, is going to be there. Keep doing the work. Keep releasing the pain. Okay? Keep releasing the pain. Keep doing the work. Don't get distracted by their stupid fucking shenanigans. Sure, I'll look at them all. Why not? Green Gold Dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. Blue Dark Galactic Dragon helps you to listen to the voices of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter the higher service. Gold and Silver Violet Flame Dragon transmutes the old around you with the wisdom and grace. Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon, all in good time for the pink full moon, brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all of your cords dissolve by transient love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. Right there, that's a confirmation. Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy and opens the new doors. Have trust. Rediscover wisdom. Expect miracles. Accept opportunities. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Okay, so just what I said. Be in the moment. Be in your healing. Be in that beautiful energy regardless what other people want. And fuck them. Fuck them in their hat. Who gives a shit what they have to say about you raising your vibration? And they're sick and tired of hearing or feeling or whatever the case may be that you're healing. Too bad for them. Too bad for them. I call upon the dark blue galactic dragon, the crystal yellow dragon, the green gold dragon from Sirius, the gold and silver violet flame dragon, the Kuan Yin's pink dragon, the rainbow dragon, and the source dragon. Be at your bidding. We call you to be at the bidding, to protect us, to allow us to ascend, to help us heal, to help us raise our vibrations, to help us get to where we need to go within our consciousness and subconsciousness, within our soul energy, within the raising of our frequency to raise and ascend to our highest timeline. As above, so below, as within, so it is, so without, and so it is. So mote it be. Ashe. I've had it. Thank you, dragons. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels. Thank you, divine light, for guiding us in the darkness. Thank you for shedding the light on our issues this evening. Thank you for shining our light on what we need to know right now. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. This is going to be the end of your reading. I'm done for the evening. I think I need to go have another cigarette. Tribe, supporters, subscribers, I love you all. Okay? Be good to yourself. If you want to make a difference, to all the subscribers that have the means to help me out, that have the means to show up for me, that have been here time and time and time and time again, over and over and over again. You don't say anything, you don't chat anything, you just sit there and watch. Become a member. Become a member. You want to make a difference in my life? You want to see more collectives? You want to see more readings? You want me to do a sign? Do you want me to do a reading for every sign? You want to see more collectives? You want to see more videos? You want to see more tutorials? You want to see more workshops? Become a member. Donate to my channel. Throw me a super chat. Throw me a super sticker. Throw me a super thanks. Become a member. You don't want to do this on YouTube? You can move on over to Hipsy. The link is in the description in my link section. Click on over to Hipsy. Get a personal reading. Make me work for it. You want to give me a tip, but you want to give it outside of YouTube? Then give it to me at the Hipsy link. There's a tip option there. I also have one-on-ones available, but I want to make that available when I get my own place. That way I can put in a 9 to 5 and I'm not being interrupted by dogs and stupid people talking in the hallway. Help me help you. I'm doing my best to help you rise, so help me rise. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. I'm doing anything and everything I can to rise and to help you at the same time. And I'm struggling. I'm paying bills off. I'm getting myself stable. I want to get my teeth fixed. I want to get my life back on track. If the world actually would fucking give its fucking head a shake and, you know, get out of this bullshit chaos, it would be nice to get maybe a motorhome and go on a tour. But I'm sure as hell not going to do that if I'm dealing with bullshit. If I'm having to wonder where the hell I'm going to park. Thank you, Cozy. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for becoming a level 1. I am going to be having a members live very soon, so please stay tuned, members. Okay? I'm going to give the floor open to you guys so that way you guys can get your readings. Okay, I want to open that up at least at the beginning of the month, so that way you guys can have some time to get your readings in for the month. You get a full monthly reading. If you don't want to get it per month, you want to get it a la carte, you can go over to Hipsy and get it there. So that way you're only paying once, you're not having to pay monthly. But all the support, all the support matters, and I'm very grateful for every dime, every cent, every bit of support helps me help you. To my members, I love you. To my supporters, I absolutely fucking adore you. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my soul. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, to hanging out with me. A big shout out to Max. You've been an absolutely amazing mod. I'm very grateful for you. You've kind of taken up the helm from the other mods. They've kind of disappeared to some degree, and that's quite all right. I'm sure they're on somebody else's site on here. I wouldn't be surprised. One of my mods ended up going to the dark side. I'm not impressed with her. She should know better. She knows who she is. And I'm absolutely disgusted with her. She should know better than to move to the dark side. But people make their own choices, collective. Never sell yourself short. Never sell your soul. It's not worth it. Always stay on the side of the light. I don't care what kind of dark magic or what kind of bullshit they offer you. The dark side will offer you the world and then some, and then they'll rip the carpet right from underneath you. You ask the divine light for it, and it will prevail. And you don't have to sell your soul for it either. You get to keep your soul. And that's why you stay with the divine light rather than the darkness. Yes, it was intense, Michael. On that note, everybody, if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself so that way you can be good to others. I love you all, and I'll catch you in the next video.